How much would you pay for this Chloé bag? This is the mini Louela bucket bag from Chloé, and we may have a unique case in front of me today. I see a lot of natural markings, characteristics of leather, which is very atypical of luxury brands. As you have already seen, many luxury brands go for standardized leathers, which doesn't appeal to me much for understandable reasons. But in this case, Chloé opted in for a very artisanal, minimally finished leather, in my opinion, and that's exactly why I bought this bag for. In all of our luxury reviews, we couldn't justify the price because of the leather's specialty or craftsmanship so far, but we're gonna see how it turns out for this unique piece. At first glance, I really like the look and touch of the leather. I see a lot of natural markings, vein marks of this vegetable tan bull shoulder. It's a stiff leather, so I know it's a vegetable tan leather to keep this form. There is two pieces to this design. There's an inner soft pouch made with Napa lambskin with a lot of intricate details like braided handle. This blanket stitching around the entire bag adds a craftsmanship feel to it, complements the artisan leather we have in front of it. I like the accessories, although there are not too many of them, but I don't see any red flags in the beginning. As we already know, this is a very minimally finished semi-anal and vegetable tan bull hide, probably a bull shoulder. We remove the thin layer of finish and we see the full grain under our microscope. We know this is a top-notch leather that we get to enjoy all the natural characteristics of the leather. So I definitely love these kinds of leather, and I'm a little bit surprised that I can see this from a fashion luxury design house. For the inside pouch, they say this is a soft lambskin. In my opinion, this looks like a okay grade sheepskin. It is bigger grain, bigger pores, fairly minimal nappa finish on it, but one concern I have is it rips a little too easy in some parts of the skin. When I was opening it up, it started tearing by itself way too quickly. It is a little scary. Sheepskin is not as durable, but this part was a little bit too easy to rip, and it may cause some issues in the durability in the long run. And here the charcoal looking residue tells us this was tanned with vegetable tannins, giving the leather as a burning characteristics just like wood. So this green residue we see here gives us the signal that there was chromium involved in the tannage of this leather, and this is no surprise. Most sheepskins in the market are tanned with chromium. I see about 6 square foot of bull shoulder vegetable tan leather and 9 square foot of lambskin for the inside lining. My leather estimate for the vegetable tan is $50 and $30 for the sheepskin here. In total, $80 is going to be enough for the leather. And there's quite a bit of intricate work in this design, so I give it a $140 assembly and hardware cost, coming down the total of $220 for leather label and accessories. I've seen many times luxury houses define luxury leather as this: vegetable tan leather carefully selected for its natural beauty. Any irregularities or color differences are results of its unique nature. The delicate grain, which is prone to scratching, may develop a patina over time. Color may change. So most of the times we read this spiel from luxury houses as luxury leather, but then once we inspect it, we find a standardized leather has none of these natural features. I was pleasantly surprised this one actually used one of those artisanal leathers that I really connect to. I can see the neck veins of the bull shoulder over here. It's a beautiful vegetable tan leather, and I'm very surprised a big luxury house choose a leather of this artisanal level. In my opinion, this is the first time in my old dissection history so far. So I'm pleasantly surprised with this review. The only concern was the inner sheepskin they used. It tears a little too easy. Unfortunately, they discontinued this design. We couldn't find the same item online after I purchased this at an airport department store in Istanbul because I really liked the leather and I wanted to review an item from Chloé. So now it makes me eager to do more Chloé reviews to see if they really have a principle for selecting these natural artisanal leathers, or this was a one-time trial and it didn't work, they discontinued it. Since the bag was discontinued, our research revealed that the bag was retailed around $2,100 when it was in the market, and I bought it for $1,340. My estimate of $220 to make a bag of this sort still shows quite a bit of premium from the cost of leather labor accessories to the retail price. Of course, it's a luxury brand, and what are we paying for here? Obviously, it's not only the leather and craftsmanship, although I really like both. So here's what comes down the other aspects of the price going into these large price tags coming from these super brands. Basically, these brands make good quality crafts, and then they have to build, engineer a luxury, a prestige around the logo and the brand name they have. So they can sell a status to their customers, which is also a need in the market. Whenever you are in your social circle, people see a brand name that everybody knows their prices are high, they automatically associate you with success, So you can afford a bag that costs $2,000, $3,000, or $20,000. That's usually how the price tags are justified. And again, the multiplier of the cost to the price is not all brands' profit, because creating that luxury illusion costs a lot of money, a lot more than the leather and craftsmanship cost. Eventually, my reviews are to show you which part of the price you're paying is for the leather and craftsmanship, and the rest is your decision if you're really looking for that prestige or status to pay and justify that hefty price tag. If you're only looking for a leather bag and a good craftsmanship, probably there's a lot more alternatives from the brands who doesn't have the retail stores or the experiences or prestige engineered into the business model. You can pay a fraction of this cost to get a very comparable bag in leather and craftsmanship quality. But if you're looking for prestige and status, these are the brand names you need to go for, and that's usually the price.